Starting with a check on highs yesterday. We were feeling the heat all weekend long. We had a heat advisory Saturday and again on Sunday. Well prompted as we were reaching well into the mid-90s, but we had heat indices that were topping out really upwards of 115 in some spots over the afternoon hours. We had 95 yesterday in Brooksville, Tampa at 94, Sarasota 93, St. Pete just behind that at 92. We're going to do it all over again today with another heat advisory in place and already a mild start to the day, though it is quiet. Winds are calm. We're overall still seeing high pressure in control across the area. 82 degrees right now as we look out there in the Sarasota area. Some low 80s across the Panhandle, upper 70s from Daytona Beach along the East Coast down there to the West Palm area. Miami's at 81 with some low 80s in the Keys. 78 for Wesley Chapel this morning. Frostproof Sebring down to Lake Placid. 79 low 80s for Bradenton, right around 80 degrees for the Newport Richey area. But we factor in the humidity. It's going to be very sticky and summer-like out there with sky-high humidity, and already that is making it feel several degrees warmer. It's already feeling like 95 in Clearwater and St. Pete. Tampa, Bradenton, Sarasota feeling like 89 already at the start of the 5 o'clock hour, and then a little bit more seasonal feeling and closer to the air temperature across Polk County there with some mid-80s. The day ahead featuring a lot of sunshine, but a quick warm-up already by the lunchtime hour. We're breaking out into the low 90s. Between noon and 5, we're actually going to make a run at about 94 this afternoon, and then into the evening hours, a couple of showers and thunderstorms will be around the area, and that will scale back temperatures for some of the spots that actually do get some of the storms, but they are going to be hit or miss today with coverage running around 40%. There's a look at your forecast heat index. That's the actual feels like temperature by 10 o'clock, upper 90s to about 103 for Clearwater and Tampa. We just go up from there, and so we could be seeing in some cases anywhere from 105 to 110 as far as the heat index for today. So that's what's prompted the heat advisory. It goes in effect at noon, runs through 6 p.m. and it's really important to remember on days like today when the actual thermostat is reading 95, just look at how much hotter it is. The asphalt and the concrete can be anywhere from 125 to 140 degrees. Really important to remember that for our pups getting out and about, you have to hold your hand over the sidewalk, and if it's too hot for your hand to hover over that for a couple of seconds, it's too hot for our dogs. And it's going to be one of those days, again, past around 11 o'clock, tough to get out and about with the dogs. With few thunderstorms in the mix, at least some of those provide some rain-cooled air, but you see by 1 o'clock, few and far between into the evening time frame. A couple of those will be possible for the Nature Coast, some of our inland areas. I think better coverage around Polk County down to Highlands County during the commute time frame. Any thunderstorms quickly winding down, though, from about 6 to 8 o'clock. We clear those out pretty quickly and from there. Moving forward today, spotty storm potential. Then we're going to be tracking more numerous to widely scattered storms the next couple of days, and the potential for some locally heavy rounds of rain will return to the area as high pressure, which has been in control, gets kicked out of here just a bit, and instead we're going to be tracking some very deep tropical moisture off the southeast coast. That's going to get pulled back into the Sunshine State and really work its way across the state in the next couple of days, enhancing the potential for some rounds of tropical downpours. So starting tomorrow, we're up to the 60% storm coverage, and that's just going to continue through the remainder of the week, running 60 to 70% for our shower and storm coverage right on through Friday. Elsewhere in the tropics, we're watching this wave for development. Very low odds. It's battling quite a bit of Saharan dust. 20% chance to see something form out of this over the next 2 days. And the next 7 days, just not very favorable conditions for that, but we'll continue to watch it and bring you updates. For today, plan on a high of 95. We already talked about it's going to be feeling more like 105, so just take it easy out there. Make sure you're staying hydrated, taking some breaks if you are going to be out in the sun for today. 80 degrees for our low tonight with sunset just ahead of 8:30. Tomorrow, we scale back the temperatures as the storm chances ramp up. We're back to seasonal with a high of 91 for the day tomorrow. On the water, north winds around 5 to 10 knots, seas running 1 foot or less. Light chop on the bay. Gulf temperature is sitting at 87 degrees, and our high tide is going to be at 10:47 this morning. From there, low 90s with storm coverage 60 to 70% through the middle and end of this week.